What's up, guys? This is Theo here, and welcome back to CodeCademy Introduction to JavaScript Part 15. This is building an address book. So it says this project makes use of objects in the context of an address book. So let's get started. Click here and let's try it out. So I'm going to reset this code and just copy the format that we used on line 8. Fill in lines 9 and 10 so that Bob's last name and email are printed out. So we know that we can use the dot accessor to access the members of this object or class. So we'll say Bob dot last name and Bob dot email, and we should get what we want. Cool. Let's reset this. Create an object called Mary, var Mary, and it's going to have the same properties as Bob. I'm going to go ahead and copy these real quick, and we're just going to change out some of these properties. So her name is Mary Johnson. Okay, so, and her phone number is 650-888-888. So let's put that in there. And finally, her email is mary.johnson@example.com. Cool. And create an array called contacts. Var contacts is an array. Bob in the first index. So we'll do contacts of 0 is equal to Bob, and contacts of 1 is equal to Mary. And we'll print out contacts of 1 dot phone number, and this should give us Mary's phone number. Cool. Let's move on. Let's reset this. Define a function called printPerson. The function which takes in a person, and what do we want to do there? Print out the person's parameter first name property. So we'll say console.log person dot first name, actually without notation, print a space. We'll print person dot last name. We'll call the printPerson function to print out the first item in the contacts array. We'll say printPerson contacts 0. And then we'll print out the second one. printPerson contacts 1. Should give us what we want. Cool. And let's move on. Let's reset our code. Create a function called list that does not take any parameters. So var list is a function, and start of the function define a variable to store the number of items. So we'll say var contacts length. All the items in an array are numbered, starting at 0 to cycle through all of the elements. Create a for loop that cycles from 0 up to 1 less than the number of items. So we'll do for var I equals 0, I is less than contacts.length minus 1, I plus plus. Add code to call printPerson, passing in the element of the array. So we'll say printPerson contacts of I. And then we're going to call our list function, list. Why do we need this context? Define a variable to store the number of items. I guess I'm not really saying what it means by equals context.length, I guess. Just change that to context length and we run our code. Remember we call list after creating it. Yeah, I did. Let me get rid of this real quick. Reset my code. Contacts, printPerson. Reset code. person with context of context. Yeah, I don't really understand why it wanted that, but okay. She goes, didn't content log Mary Johnson. Remember to. I'm kind of at a loss with why they wanted us to have this. Let's move on. Create a function called search. Looks like we only have one more. So say var search is a function, and takes a parameter called last name. Leave the list function alone. Define a variable and throw the number of items in the array in it. Call this create a for loop. I'm not going to do that variable. For var I equals 0, I is less than context length I plus plus, and rather than printing out every single item, add an if. Where are all these updates? An if statement to check to see if last name property of the object is equal to the last name argument. If context of I dot last name is equal to the last name that they pass in, then what do we want to do? Print person only with the last name context of I. On the function called search function, passing in search, passing Jones. Let's submit our code, and we got Bob Jones. Cool. Let's reset this, and finally we can create a function called var add is a function, takes in first name, last name, email, and phone number. And what do we want to do here? We can create a new contact object for our contact, a new object, and then having this object property full of strings there, set them to appropriate function parameters passed in. So we'll say contact dot first name equals first name, contact last name equals last name, contact email equals email, contact phone number equals phone number. Add this contact object to the new contacts array. So we'll say contacts. We do contacts.push contact, and then our arguments you like. So we'll say add. We'll do Theo Anderson Luke at Skywalker.com and 666, 666, 6666. Let's run our code, make sure it works. There's a problem with your syntax. Unexpected identifier. So we can figure out where it is. It is a function which takes in let's see. Not seeing it. What's wrong with my syntax? Not seeing it. a function which takes the first name, last name, email, phone number, or contact. First name, last name. Let me see. Let me just do this real quick. Put it in my console. Just kind of curious to see why this isn't working. Unexpected identifier. Put it in. Unexpected token. Oh, okay. Problem with your syntax. Looks like you didn't log the unit into the console. Do you remember call list? After you're adding your contact. Oh, now we're going to call list. My bad. Alright, cool. Now I've been added. So sorry about that a little hiccup at the end, but hope you guys enjoyed that video. Next up will be Introduction to Objects 2, a closer look at objects in JavaScript, and an introduction to object-oriented programming concepts. So this is part 14. Next up will be part 15, Introduction to Objects.js, and looks like we'll have 2 left, so pretty excited about that. But yeah, guys, thanks for the feedback. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to like, comment, and as always, please support the channel and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day.